Hello students, today we will start factorization chapter for class 8 from R.D. Sharma. Now we have the sums number 1. Now we can just take common R from the first two terms. So we have Q minus P. Look at very carefully. Now look at the third and fourth term. You can take a common S from third and fourth term. Now take common Q minus P. So you get R plus S. That is your answer. Let's start sums number 2. Here we first regrouping the similar terms. Now look carefully. Here we will take common PQ from first two terms. So we get P minus 1. From here we take common minus R square. Now again take common P minus 1 from the both terms. So that is your answer. So now this is sums number 3. There is no common between the first term and the second term. So we can take common as a common factor from both. From these two terms we get xy as a common. So again these two brackets are common. So we get the answer. Let's start sums number 4. Now here easily we can see the common A. So in bracket x plus y. From third and fourth minus B is common. So x plus y we get. Now again take common x plus y. So we get a minus b. Let's start sums number 5. So x is common from the both first term and second term. And from fourth and third we get y as a common. So we can take common a square plus b square. Hope students you enjoy the sums and look the sums very carefully. Don't skip the video. Number 6 also a similar type of sums. So here we get common x from first and second term. So we get x plus y. And from third and fourth z is the common. So we get x plus y again. So we can take common x plus y. This is your answer. Now this is sums number 7. Here we can take common x from the first and second term. So we have a plus b. Similarly we can take common y from the third and fourth term. So from both we can get common. This is your answer. Let's start sums number 8. So here also we can take common b from first and second term, and take y as a common from third and fourth term. So we a minus y. Watch very carefully. This is sums number 10. Here we need regrouping the similar terms. So regrouping first. Now take common from first and second term. So here L and M both are common. So we get M minus 1. So here minus n square is the common. So we get M minus 1. Now here M minus 1 is common again. So we get M minus 1 into Lm minus n square. Now this is sums number 11. To solve these sums, we again need to regrouping the terms. So x cube plus x minus y square minus x square y square. So easily we can get x as a common now, and from third and fourth you can take y square. So these two are same sums or same terms. So take common. This is your answer. Let's start sums number 12. Here also need to regrouping the numbers. So take common 2x. Now from here you can take 3. Now look at this very carefully. These two are not same. So you can make them same by changing this sign. So now you can take common and get the answer. Let's start sums number 13. So watch carefully. So you have to regrouping the terms again. X square plus bx now take common x from the first and second term and take common minus 2a from first and second. Now x plus b and b plus x are same. So take common again and that is your answer. Let's start sums number 14. Here we do not need any regrouping the terms. Just take common directly from the first and second term, that is x square. So what is left? X minus 2y, and take common 3y square as a common from third and fourth term. So here we get x minus 2y. Now watch, these two are same, so take again common. So that is your answer. Now this is sums number 15, quite different. We have to just multiply this the second term first. So do it. Now take common from first and second term. A and x is the common. So from third and fourth term, 1 is a common factor. Practice every sum very carefully. This is sums number 16. So this is quite different. We use here identities a plus b whole square and for this we use a minus b whole square. Just expand using those formula. This one also. Now cancel 2ab xy and regrouping the terms. Now take x square common from first and second term and y square common from third and fourth term. So now take common a square plus b square. So we get x square plus y square as another factor. So that is your answer. Let's start sums number 17. So here the a minus b whole square is a common. So what now left? 16a minus b minus 24. Now what is the common from here? 8 is another factor which can get common. Just multiply this and get the result. This is sums number 18. Let's start. So do the multiply first. Now regrouping the terms first and third term and second and fourth term. Now take common a and x from first and second term and b from the third and fourth term. Now these two are same terms. So take common and you get the answer. This is sums number 19. Do the multiplication first. And Here no need to regrouping, just take common from first and second term, that is a, and another one is x square. So we get a plus x. So from third and fourth there is no common factor, so we take 1 as a common factor. So this is the two terms same, so take common and finally get the result. This is sums number 20. So first multiply this brackets with a, now take common from first and second term and c common from third and fourth term. Again a minus 2b is the same and common term, and we get a minus c is another factor. So please subscribe the channel to get the next exercise very soon.